Hey, Professor Archibong. This is Chance Sherman here, and this is my LCP analysis of the group topic. I know you don't see me, but you hear me. I'm screen sharing on a Zoom call right now at the minute to do this video. Um, any background noise is just any noise around my dorm. But this is my topic analysis, and I will be also looking at my iPad to check uh, basically off a list of things that I kind of need to say in here. Um, but here we go. Group members in my group are me, Luke, Nevaeh, and another group E member. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to everyone's names, so I don't quite know her name yet. I'm sorry for this. Very sorry. Um, the group's issue is at UK focused, and it is about the Kentucky dorms and how they're forcing students into triad now, compared to putting them into possible double rooms, like the room I'm in currently, which I have a picture of this down below here. Um, Basically, it's a room where everyone would get one bed and they get their own room. But now UK is now forcing students to go into a triad, which is forcing them to possibly bunk with somebody. A solution to this issue is making more dorms or taking down the acceptance rate. Taking down the acceptance rate would lower the amount of students that need dorms, which would allow more incoming and returners to possibly get their own room and to get a duo instead of being forced into a triad. The other one is making more dorms. This might cost more for the university itself, but making more dorms for more students will be able to house more students, and more students will be able to get their own rooms compared to having to bunk with somebody because of issues and just stuff like that. I have a couple oral citations here to read. Uh, like it is even seen at WKU. WKU, stuff. Most of their dorms are staying at suite style, and most of their dorms aren't going to the triads, which is just another example of another school, and like seeing how UK is forcing their students compared to another school in the bluegrass, which isn't. Um, and then, according to WKYT, some parents are less impressed about the dorms now after their visit, because they're not even giving you two dresses. You don't have room. This was said from a parent of an incoming student. The parent's name was Norcia. And then another one is, according to an article from Spectrum News, this semester, more than 32,700 students are enrolled at UK. UK has nearly 8,000 beds. This just shows even more that there's a lack of room space. There's a lack of just everything for the dorms in general. So we should make more dorms, or we should like in, lessen the acceptance rate so more students don't have to deal with stuff like having a lack of bed and having to move off campus and being forced into a triad. This is an example picture of a suite style room, which is the one person gets one room and all that. That is what I live in. That is currently what's behind me. Um, and then analyze how groups will be affected. There's three main groups that will be affected: parents, incoming students, and returning students. Um, this affects everyone in that category, as not only are the students given less space to live, but if they have accommodations and they have to bunk with somebody, they may not be able to use those accommodations, as well as it impacts parents of students, as if new dorms are having to be made to fit more students and to make sure students are put in suite style. It might affect tuition costs and cost of books and stuff, which should cause parents to have to help their student more with money. And then this here is my references page. Um, we chose this topic because it's a big one here on UK at UK now. Because it's big to know that we're all able to get our own room compared to being forced into everyone having to bunk with somebody kind of thing. It's important to us students to, you know, fight for our own rooms in our own space. Um, but that's most of all of what I have here for you. Thank you so much for listening.